today's video, I'm going to answer the question that I get all the time in my DMs, emails, and such. And the question is, can I sell Medicare? Can I be successful in selling Medicare part-time as a single parent, as a single mom? And yeah, let's get right into it, guys. I think there are two main categories when someone asks this question. What is your definition of a part-time employer or worker? What is your definition of someone that works part-time? And what is your definition of someone that is a single mom, right? So, you know, it's clear what a single mom is, but I do feel like it's not always clear when someone says, I want to work part-time. I'm going to give you my definition of working part-time as a Medicare broker or Medicare agent, and I'm going to tell you why does that not actually work. Do not go away, okay? Do not click off of this video. Let me explain. I feel like when someone asks me that question, I just want to ask a little more. Like, what is your definition of part-time? And what's your definition of being a single mom, right? In order for me to really answer that question, so that's what I'm going to do in today's video. I'm going to give you my definition of what is a part-time worker, part-time agent, and why I think this does not work. Hold up. However, I think working as a single mom, as a Medicare broker, an agent, even if you want to be independent, I think this works so well together. Okay, so let's first start with part-time. My definition of part-time, and I feel like this is a lot of individuals' definition of part-time as well. You have a full-time job, right? You're working 9 to 5, Monday through Friday, and you want to do Medicare part-time. Maybe you want to write a few policies after hours. Maybe you want to write a few policies on the weekends. This does not work. This does not work. And let me explain to you why this does not work. Individuals want to make sure that you are here for them now and in the future. They don't want to feel like you are doing this as a hobby. You are basically working, you know, extra, like, I don't know, like Uber Eats or, you know, something extra on the side. You're not here to stay. You're just gonna do this, you know, here and there. And I feel like if clients sense that from you, they're not gonna wanna work with you. They're not gonna feel like you're going to be there for them when they need you, okay? So it's very important to understand that if you treat this business as a hobby, it's going to reward you like a hobby, right? Most of the time, if you're doing something as a hobby, you don't make that much money from it. It's something that you do from passion, right? I like to, I don't know, play video games. So I play video games after work. But does video games pay the bills? No, it's going to work the same way if you treat Medicare sales as a hobby. You're not going to get paid that much. And yeah, it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work, guys. It's just not going to work. You're not gonna make that much money. It's just not gonna work, guys, because you don't really have the time, the investment, and to putting this into your business. So personally, for me, I feel like if you do Medicare part-time as a hobby, you won't really be successful at it. Okay, now let's talk about being a single mom. I feel like this is totally different. If you're a single mom and you're not working a job during the day and you just want to do Medicare during the day, working around your kids' schedule, right? Say your kids go to school from, I don't know, 8 to 3 o'clock. You have to pick them up by 3 o'clock. That is your kid's schedule, and you want to work around that schedule. This is 100% durable. Yes, I believe that you can become a successful agent with that type of schedule. Why? Because most seniors are home anyways, all right? They're home during those hours. Seniors tend to be very flexible. They tend to get up really early in the morning. So you 100% can do this with your kid's schedule. For me, my particular schedule is Mondays and Tuesdays 9 to 4, and Wednesdays and Thursdays 9 to 5. Fridays we are done by 3 o'clock. At least we try to be done by 3 o'clock. And our Saturday hours are open per request. So you can do the same thing, except your hours would be a little shorter than mine if you have kids that have to be picked up by 3 o'clock, right? So you can actually do this. So you can run your appointments like this. You can get up in the morning, get your kids ready for school, get them to school by 8 o'clock or whatever the time is, and you could start running your appointments from 8:30, and your last appointment can be at 2 o'clock. So that way you're out the door in time to go ahead and pick up your kids from school. I think this is very doable. You can also do a few Saturdays to make up for the shorter days during the week. And yeah, it will work perfectly because seniors are home during the day most of the time. They get up early for doctor's appointments and such, and they're home later in the evening as well. They're home all the time. So you can even get your kids, home from school, help them with homework, dinner, and even do a later appointment if you have a babysitter during the evening. Like maybe you could open up spots for 6 p.m. after you get your kids situated after school, and maybe you do that appointment from 6 to 7:30, and that is your day. So yes, to answer the question, you absolutely can be a successful broker agent with having kids and working around your kids' schedule. You can set up your appointments where they are very organized, where you can say, okay, these are the days I'm going to do face-to-face appointments or over the phone appointments, however you want to run your appointments. And these are the days where I'm going to focus on marketing my business. These are perfect hours, okay? Because if you want to market in the community, doctor offices are open during that time. There are so many communities and so many other businesses that are open around that time where you can actually, market with and help your business grow. Like I said before, if you're saying part-time, as in I work 9 to 5 and I could only write a policy here and there after 5 o'clock, maybe on some Saturdays, it's going to be very hard. Number one, how are you going to market yourself, right? That's number one. If you're doing sales over the phone, then you may have a little bit of leeway on how this can work, but you also have to think about the cost of doing sales over the phone. Are you going to use the money that you're making from your job to actually purchase your leads? So there are a lot of questions when someone asks me this question. I just need a little more detail. But overall, I do feel like as a single mom, you definitely can knock it out of the park and do really well and grow your book of business. And remember, like I said before, if you treat this like a hobby, then you would get the return of a hobby. Like I said before, like playing video games. Who makes a lot of money playing video games? Not a lot of people. Not a lot of people, right? So yeah, when you're looking at part-time versus being a single mom, that is a huge difference. So like I said before, I do not believe that individuals looking to do Medicare part-time after work can really have a successful business. I feel like these are the agents that tend to just stay stagnant in their business and not really grow because they're not really taking it seriously because they do have a 9 to 5. But like I said, if you are a single mom and you're doing this as your primary job, like you're going to focus on this. When I say focus on this, I'm not saying that I also do hair. I also do notary. I also dog sit and I do Medicare. No, that's not gonna work, okay? You have to do this full time. but you're doing this working around your kid's schedule, then yeah, it could absolutely work. The senior population works really well with daytime hours and around your kid's schedule. So anyways, I hope I answered that question for you guys today. If you have any questions, comments, leave them in the comment section below. And if you've been watching my videos for a while and you're not subscribed, why not? So anyways, subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much for watching. Like this video and I'll see you on the next video. Bye guys. Ciao for now. Bye. Peace and love.